Good morning, welcome back to Weekend Sunrise. Well, we're off to the movies now, and Disney fans get excited because the latest animated film, Strange World, has finally hit the big screen.
The action-packed adventure follows 3 generations of the Clade family as they race to save the planet from ecological disaster. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis caught up with some of the cast and crew to find out more.
Whoa! What kind of airship is that?
I've never seen anything like it!
Disney's new feature-length animation, Strange World, sees the Clade family transported to a mystical universe filled with imaginative creatures.
Where in the world are we?
But as the Clades embark on their adventure, their lives get turned upside down.
Our entire world is in grave danger. I want you to come with me on an expedition.
I'm not my father.
And so it's a race against the clock to save the planet.
I'm loving this family reunion, but come on, we got a world to save.
Jake Gyllenhaal stars as Searcher Clade, a family man who is caught between his secure life and an unpredictable mission.
His name is what I love about him, just searching, you know, like Searcher is something I really relate to in that sense, and it's what I love to do, and I always find myself trying to kind of search and find out more, and so like I relate to that. And I also relate to his kind of his fear and the things that holds him back, and the way in which he probably thinks he's right, but he's not.
Starring alongside him is Gabrielle as Searcher's wife, Meridian Clade.
Meridian's an amazing mom and very open and very dynamic, and she never really loses that big sense of adventure, and she leads with love and compassion and an open heart. So that appeals to me.
What spoke to you guys the most about this story?
To me, it really is about 3 generations of family having to understand each other to get through a very strange, scary experience. That in order to survive, they had to put aside their stubbornness and put aside their own projections of each other and their own assumptions. And I loved that idea. I think that's the only way we're all going to get through, so that's the way the Clades get through.
I love the action-adventure element. I love it's a love letter to parents of children in the LGBTQIA community. I love that it's also a love letter to diversity and inclusion and real equity in filmmaking.
I'm a huge fan of animation. I've always been since I was a kid. I loved what they were doing with the medium in this story. Just visually, it's so stunning. And of course, it's Disney, like the storytelling is there.
Joining the all-star cast is Dennis Quaid.
Of course I understand you. Huh?
Dad? Dad? Grandpa?
I'm a grandpa.
The larger-than-life father leading the charge to save the planet.
I've done a lot of Disney movies, but I've always wanted to be a Disney animated character because I really wanted to be one. Finally, my dream has come true.
And after a long COVID hiatus, we finally get to see the return of Disney animation to cinemas.
I'm very excited about the fact that we're getting a big screen release because this is a film that needs to be seen on the big screen. It is a phenomenal adventure, and it has so much heart, and it has so much visually stunning material that the big screen is where it needs to be.
You know, I love a movie with a message. What's the most important message you guys would take away from Strange World?
I think it's about being your authentic self, not what you're supposed to be, and following that, your dreams, your desires, your passion for something.
Disney fans can catch Strange World in cinemas now.
Didn't see that coming.